Good morning.
Good morning.
I just woke up. The day is here.
It wasn't a dream.
My song is released, and I am freaking out.
Number 2, Ariana Grande
No.
is number 1, and Justin Bieber's number 3. You can't make it up.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God, look at right there.
Let's go.
Hey everybody, it's me, Kaitlyn Bristowe, and holy shish kebabskis, today is the day that I released my song.
If I'm being honest,
I have been sitting on this, it's been collecting dust for almost 2 years, and for some reason today it just felt right. It felt right. And I woke up this morning, actually I went to bed last night a little bit tipsy because I had champagne, 2 gin martinis, maybe a glass of wine, and a whole lot of popcorn. So I woke up this morning a little hungover, and there comes Pinot. The hangover is gone because the amount of excitement that's taking over my body is just, I can't even explain it. I can't. I don't have the words. My brain can't access the feelings of excitement that I'm feeling. How good of friends are we? Have you downloaded it, liked it, left a review? What have you done? I want to know. Do you enjoy the song as much as I do? If I do say, if I'm being honest. Is that where we're at? Say it to yourself. Come live my life for me.
just 'cause I'm an open book don't mean you get the whole story.
It's just so crazy because like I just go back to little like 5-year-old Kaitlyn who just wanted to like sing at the dinner table to now, and I'm like, look at me. I thought my life was over at 27 because of a breakup. 8 years later, I can't do math.
If I'm being honest, not always as tough as I seem.
I need a lighter.
In the walls
It's a feel-good song that's like very relevant in the times right now because it's just talking about being honest and vulnerable and maybe having a little too much wine because that's what we're doing in quarantine. And just, you know, we're hard enough on ourselves. We're all hard enough for all of us on ourselves.
Maybe I'm good at making things look all good.
Timing's everything, and the time felt right for this one. I listened to it myself to remind myself of my own resilience.
I can have my moments, always can get the best of me.
I wrote it before quarantine, so I'm hoping it can relate to you, even if it's just a couple people out there who can relate.
If I'm being honest,
Break it down, Kaitlyn.
not always as tough as I seem.
This is the bridge.
I can have my moments where words can get the best of me. And the ones that I say to myself are the ones that hit the hardest. If I'm being honest.
I want to know how you remind yourself that you're resilient. Is it music? Because it is for me. Singing and just listening to music, it just makes me feel empowered and happy. So what is that to you?
I can be hard enough for all of us on myself. I don't need to read about it, hear about it somewhere else.
Here's another little thing you might not know about me, but my dad, his dad was a musician. And he had his own radio station, and he played all his music live because that's what they did back in the day for radio. They played it live. Thank you, Grandpa Bruce, for his music abilities. I can't really play the piano, but I can play a few chords on the guitar. Anyways, music is just something that's always been in my life and something that's always lifted my spirits or just gotten me through hard times. I remember listening to music through every hardship that I've ever gone through in my life, whether it's like a song that just makes me need to get out a good cry, that's okay too. Maybe it makes you want to dance. Do that all the time. Did it this morning. Naked.
If I'm being honest.
I'm not kidding. But you're lucky I put pants on for you. Or did I? You'll never know. I was really nervous to share this song. One, because I think it's my story, it's my voice. I think singing is really vulnerable to even like the best of the best musicians. I never wanted to be the girl that came off a reality show, moved to Nashville and thought she could just be a singer. Everyone moves to Nashville to be a singer, and I just thought there's so many other people that were more deserving than myself. which is silly because it's just something that makes me so happy, and it's something that I love and that I've done since I was little. So I just felt super nervous that, one, I was putting it out there and everyone was going to hear these vulnerable lyrics, but two, I think I was nervous that people would just not enjoy my voice. And then I would question my whole life. Everyone can relate to going down a rabbit hole. I call it the suck hole. The sucky suck hole of Instagram and comparisons. And I think I was probably doing that to myself, where I'm in Nashville. There's Taylor Swift, Carrie Underwood, the great Dolly Parton, all these Nashville stars. And I was doing the comparison thing where I know I'm creative. I know I love to sing. I know I'm not a terrible singer, but I also know I'm no Carrie Underwood hitting all these crazy notes. So I compared myself and thought I wasn't worthy. Well, maybe that's what I was telling myself just because I was scared. So I was like, well, there you go. That's why I shouldn't release music. There's just always someone that you can compare yourself to, especially in the world of social media. And I preach all the time to not do that. I try and talk about it on my podcast all the time of not going down that suck hole. So why would I do that to myself with singing? I am worthy. And there is no other Kaitlyn Bristowe out there. And there's no other you out there. And that's how you don't get pulled over by the fraud police. The fraud police are the little guys in your head trying to tell you, you have no business being here, no business doing this. This can't be true. Someone's gonna realize you're full of can't be the life you're living because you're doing things you love. Stupid fraud police. I swear this is my first time reading the comments with you. I feel very overwhelmed right now in the best way possible. So far. Oh my gosh, there's like almost 3,000 comments and that is scary. Sarah Cap says that this is a quarantine vibe. It really is if you listen to the lyrics. Oh, I like this one. Savannah Dillon said, if I'm being honest, I haven't paid for a song on iTunes since Apple Music, but girl, I believe in you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for being vulnerable and always showing up for us. Also, Jason is the best hype man. Keep him. He is the best hype man. You should have seen him last night popping champagne, singing my song. I've heard him whistling it all around today, and he's just like, I'm dating a rock star. That's so cute. Gatlin Tam says, thank you for sharing your heart. The song speaks louder and hits home for this girl right here more than you'll ever know. Thank you for being a light in this dark time. We love you, KB. That makes me feel emotional. And that is exactly why I did this in this time. It's so relatable in the time that we're in. I mean, it can be relatable to anyone in any other time, but right now I feel like we are all being vulnerable together and can relate through this song. So Jess Marmol said, you continue to inspire and prove that it's never too late to chase your dreams. And you prove that our 30s are the years to thrive. Thank you for this. I love the song in your voice. Girlfriend, number one, every year of your life is your time to thrive. 30s are when you really come into your own, so you like know you're thriving. I've heard that 40s is the thrive vibe of your life. So can't wait for that. I'm gonna continue to crush in my 40s, even with kids. In my 50s, I'll probably call it quits. 50s, I'll be like, all right, it's time to settle down, Kaitlyn. You're not an Instagram influencer anymore. And then in my 60s, I'm just gonna be like, it all. 70s, I'll be dead. There's no way I'm living. The amount of wine I put in this system, just kidding. What am I gonna do in my 70s? I'm not even on my rocking chair anymore. Now I'm on my yacht with Jason and more golden retrievers. 80s, I'm gonna put back on a bikini and act like I'm like in my 30s again and be like, woo! You can ask me what I'm gonna do in my 90s?
No, this is very entertaining. Go for it.
Kaitlyn in her 90s, I can just picture her like so wrinkly, so gross. But like thinking she's still a podcast queen and like talking to nobody. She's gonna be a treat. It's like I'm trying to find a negative one and I can't. It's funny because I can put up a picture of like me with my dog. There will be at least one Karen to tell me I'm being a bad dog mom in some way. And then my biggest fear was releasing music and having people rip me apart because music critics are very unforgiving. And I can't find one negative comment on here and it just makes me feel like I have the best support system on the internet. Like, what? I don't know you, but I feel like we're friends. And I just love your support and you give me the momentum to keep going and do things that I'm afraid to do because I have people like you cheering me on. What should I write about next? We all love a good breakup banger. We all love a good dance vibe. What should I write next? What would you want to listen to? Leave a comment. So since I moved to Nashville, I remember my last relationship that we all know. He bought me voice lessons because he just knew I loved singing. And so I met this teacher. She actually worked with Taylor Swift back before Taylor Swift blew up. So if you think about it, Janet pretty much started Taylor's career by helping her with her voice. So Taylor, call me up. Let's duet. Imagine she's like, okay, hey Kaitlyn. So Janet is my voice teacher. I try and see her when I can, at least once a week. I used to travel all the time until quarantine life. So now we do Skype lessons, and she is just a rock star. Really empowered me to be confident in my voice because she is an honest person. If she doesn't think you're gonna do things with your voice, she'll tell you.
You need to stretch more.
Oh, and you know what? I fell asleep on the couch last night, slept there the whole time like this on my cushion, and woke up with like the most stiff neck I've ever had.
No excuses, okay? Just gotta relax. Let's try the song.
Jason heard a lesson one time and he's like, I had no idea what went into a voice lesson.
Remember to lift the soft palate, make all that space. Way, way. Oh my God.
I always laugh so hard at the vocal warm-ups, which Jason, if you saw on his social media a while back, he was making fun of me in my little office doing.
Yeah.
I have painters in here right now. They're probably like, this chick is nuts. So I posted this quote last night before my song came out, and it'll be a while now since I've recorded this, so you can go back and find it, but I'll read it to you now. And it says, if you can't beat fear, do it scared. And that's what made me be like, I am on the right path, because I am terrified, but it's okay to do something feeling scared. You're allowed to feel scared. And I just want to encourage anybody out there, especially in this time while you're at home, what do you love to do? What are you afraid to put out there? And I'm just giving you permission to do it scared. Yay! That's me. That's me singing.
It's so great!
Ah! It's been such an overwhelming day. I feel so grateful. And don't forget to subscribe so we can keep hanging out every week.
If I'm being honest, not always as tough as I seem. And I can have my moments.
Wow,
Get the best
how crazy.
of me.